And I'll show you what I'm going to try and do. With that sawdust blowing out, I'm going to try and tape this on here. So I can get aluminum very sharp, and try and do it with gloves on makes it kind of hard. So go at a little bit of an angle so it's not restricting it in any way. It can blow out where it needs to. Get around here, and I'm going to do the same thing. Just tape it onto the door for now. Very sharp edges. Yeah. And then let's get a 10-inch piece. Bring it around here. You can sort of see what we're doing. Just trying to be a little creative. This works really good. Then I'm going to build a permanent chute, because you have to get into these doors quite often. You got to open them, and so this here stuff will flex. around for a closer look. Got a nice tamarack here. Kind of got some crack in it, so well, I have to cut it up. I just have to make a timber. I was going to make some nice boards, but too big of a. I might get a couple boards on one side, but it's going to make a nice 6x6. It'll be a little heavier to throw around. Works pretty good. Stretches most of it. Some falls under the mill. Well, we got a nice little pile of 6x6s. I think that's all I need for that part of the job. I'll just mix that up a little. Now we're going to make some 10-footers. Work all day, the wagon gets full. Got to be unloaded. I'm going to stack some of the bigger slabs that don't break all the pieces. You know, they'll make good firewood. I will cut them up when I have time. When I, you know, it's just, this, some of it's really thin, hard to work with. Then it goes in a different pile, but yeah, just, yeah, this works. Line them all up. I got some logs underneath there on the ground, so line them all up. Nice tamarack. Oh, it sure made some nice timbers, but they were just about twice as heavy as the spruce timber. So it's quite a difference. Oh, I'm gonna just unload here. I'll get this cut, get it moved this fall probably, and yeah, you wind up with byproducts. You know, you wind up with some nice timbers, and but I can nip that all in 14-inch pieces or 16s, and it'll make some really nice kindling. It is really super duper dry. So we'll take that pile over there. It's going to get bigger, and then I'll just tarp it closer to fall. I'll put a tarp over it so it don't get covered in snow. And then once we get a good 6 inches of snow and not worry about fire going anywhere, and we don't need a permit, we can go ahead and burn. Then light her up, clean it all up, and start making a new pile. Just been my clean up yard and thin the trees, and it's all came over to this pile here, and I burnt it several times every year. So yeah. My logs in from the log stop side, that way I can have a box. And you know, this box is easy to move once it builds up with sawdust too much in between, but I can pull all that out the other way from under the mill. Pretty easy to clean up. You know, if somebody wants some really nice sawdust for whatever, this is all pretty clean. No big chunks of bark or anything. Most of the bark falls underneath the mill. So it's a little 122, HM 122 Woodlands mill. I guess just a quick little note. I mean, I put through 44 logs, 10 feet long, bucked them up, put most of them just into 6x6s and that, but you know, I pumped through all those on 2 blades, and you know, as long as you're careful and I don't push it too hard, just kind of let it do its thing, and you know, run it through, and made a few 1-inch stuff like that. So pretty happy with it so far. I got another little pile. I got a few green ones, and I got about, I don't know, 14 I think, dry ones left here to cut, but I'm going to try and get through them today and see what happens. Get some more up on the log deck. Got that fixed up a little better so I can roll them in pretty easy. Get them across onto the mill, and yeah, I just put a little board in the other side for a stopper in case I roll a big one and wants to roll right off the other side. I hate picking them up twice or doing something like that twice. You just don't want to do it. You bend over enough times, and so I hope you enjoyed this little change to my channel. But I've been trying to get this done for a year here, just making plans and doing some saving and whatnot. Price out lumber for siding and stuff. My shop needs siding, my house needs siding. So I thought I might as well get a mill and set up here, and then I can build another building that's going to have a roof, and it's going to have siding. So create myself a little more work. But I have some other projects, so that's some of these logs will be for, and some for the building that's going to go over the mill. Hopefully get it up and over before winter sets in. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy a little milling and see what I'm up to that day. Might be milling, might be in the garden. Everything's up nice. I want to have a little garden review coming up here. And everything's come up. It's dry, but I've been watering. I might have to water potatoes a little bit too, because we've been really hot, dry, and smoky, and the potatoes are coming, but they're coming slow, and I don't normally water my potatoes at all. Put them down in the ground, and once they sprout, they find the moisture. But this year they're up, but kind of struggling, so we'll give them a little drink, moisten it up. Once I water them, maybe it'll rain. So happened before. See what happens. So we'll catch up with you all later. Thanks for watching.